Eggplant is a great food to help reduce cholesterol, and if you're trying to incorporate it in your diet, this smoky eggplant dip couldn't be easier to make. Start by poking 2 small eggplants, just with a fork, and transfer it to a sheet pan. What we're gonna do is broil these whole, just the way they are, no oil, no seasoning or anything, until they roast and become really meltingly tender. It'll take about 20 minutes. So you just want to rotate the eggplant every 7 minutes or so until it's nice and charred. This is looking delicious. I'm just gonna check to see if it's, ooh, that's a good sound. You wanna hear that crunchy char, and you can see that inside, we're just gonna check for doneness, very tender. So while my eggplant cool a bit, I'm going to work on the garlic. And when I'm using raw garlic in a recipe, I like to make sure it is very, very finely chopped. Actually mash it into a paste. Mince it as you would normally. Then add a little bit of coarse sea salt right on top. And using the side of your knife, grind it down until it becomes a thick paste. And this will just help incorporate more fully into the dish. Into the bowl we go. Now, my eggplant are cool enough for me to handle, and we're just gonna remove the skin. And the easiest way, I think, to do that is to remove its little crown. Be careful with the sharp little thorns. They can sometimes get you. Is slice in half lengthwise. Looks gorgeous, nice and creamy. So I have my eggplant split, and now we're going to remove the flesh. And to do that, just use a spoon and peel it from the skin, which is really easy if you have cooked it all the way through. Which smells great, smoky and slightly sweet almost. So now I'm gonna mix this together, kind of mash it with the side of my spoon. This is great as a dip. This is also wonderful just to have on hand. This is an awesome vegetarian sandwich filling. Just pair it with a little bit of sharp cheese, some fresh basil, you're set. Okay, I might use my masher a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna mash and season at the same time, so good amount of salt. This will just help tame any bitterness that there may be. And each eggplant really varies flavor-wise, eggplant to eggplant, so make sure you taste. This is looking so beautiful and creamy. Smells delicious. So to this, I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice, just to wake it up a bit. About 1 to 2 tablespoons. Again, depends on how your eggplant is tasting. And some red pepper flakes for heat. So this dip is great now, but it will be even better in 2 days' time. So it pays to make a big batch. So I'm gonna serve this with freshly blanched haricot vert and wax beans. This would also be great with toasted pita bread or any other type of roasted vegetable. Very, very versatile. And the roasting really mellows out the flavor. So the finishing touch with this is a nice drizzle of olive oil. If you've noticed, this is the first time we're adding any fat to this recipe. The eggplant is so rich and creamy on its own, it really doesn't need very much. I'm gonna add some more pepper flakes. Okay, let's try. Smoky, it's creamy, and it's great for your heart. Hi, and thanks for watching. If you'd like to subscribe to receive weekly Eat Clean videos, click here, or click over here to keep watching more recipes.